2 days after their first meeting, Manvi invited Adarsh, still posing as Ayan, to her home to meet her parents. As he stood at the doorstep, his palms grew clammy. This was another layer of deception, another step deeper into the lie. But he knocked anyway. Manvi's mother opened the door, her face lighting up. "Finally, we meet you," she exclaimed, pulling him into a warm hug. "We've only heard about you through Manvi all this time." Adarsh forced a smile, his throat tight. Her warmth felt like both a blessing and a betrayal. Dinner was a lively affair. Manvi's father grilled him about his job, his family, his plans, each question a minefield Adarsh navigated carefully, relying on Ayan's diary. Then came the unexpected. "So," her father said, leaning back with a smile, "when will you two marry?" Manvi blushed, hiding her face behind her hands, while Adarsh's fork clattered against his plate. His mind raced. "Marriage? Ayan never mentioned this." "We haven't decided yet, Papa," Manvi said, laughing nervously. "When we do, you'll be the first to know." Adarsh managed a strained smile, nodding along. The rest of the meal passed in a blur of polite laughter and sidelong glances from Manvi, her eyes full of unspoken questions. As Adarsh prepared to leave, Manvi insisted, "I'll drop you at your hotel." During the drive, the air between them grew heavy. Finally, Manvi broke the silence. "Ayan, about marriage. You always said we'd decide after meeting. Now that we have," her voice trailed off, hopeful. Adarsh gripped the car door, his conscience screaming, "This has gone too far." But he couldn't break her heart, not yet. "I want you to meet my mother first," he said softly. "I can't make such decisions without her." Manvi's face softened. "Of course. Why don't I come to Bhopal with you next week? I'd love to meet her." Adarsh's breath caught. Ayan's mother, his mom, would see through him instantly, but he nodded. That would be perfect. As they parted, Manvi squeezed his hand. "This feels real now," she whispered. Adarsh watched her drive away, the weight of his guilt crushing. "It's real for you, but for me, it's a lie built on a dead man's love." Then they both go to Bhopal, and first time Manvi meet Ayan's mom. His mom welcomes her and hugs her. Then when she enters she saw a picture with garland on wall which is Ayan photos. She asked who is he. Then they both quiet. Then Ayan's mother said he is Ayan's best friend. Then Manvi said Adarsh. Ayan's mother and Adarsh look each other. Manvi said, "Ayan, he is your that best friend. You always told me about him." Then Adarsh only nodded in yes. She asked what happened to him. His mother said, "He had an accident and we lost him." After that, Manvi goes close to his photo and touches it. Then Ayan's mother said, "Come, let's eat something." Then they all goes for lunch. After that, his mother told you both to go and get some rest. Then Manvi goes inside to take rest. But Adarsh sit there. Then his mother come and take her hand to Adarsh's head. Then Adarsh hold his mother hand and sit beside him. Then Adarsh said, "Mom, Manvi wanted to marry me. I mean to Ayan. What do I do now, Mom? I can't understand, Mom, please help me." Then his mother said, "You have to marry her, Adarsh. You can't break promise which you take from Ayan." Then Adarsh said, "How can I, Mom? What if she will know, and she hates me for this?" In evening, Ayan's mother asked Adarsh, "Why not you can see the city to Manvi? She came first time here." Then Manvi and Adarsh goes to see city in different place. Adarsh take care of Manvi so much. Then they both go for dinner. Then Manvi said, "Ayan, I likes you more. You are such caring in person. And I love this nature of you." Then Adarsh only smiled. Then Manvi said, "You didn't tell me how you feel me after this meeting." Then Adarsh hesitantly said, "You are kind girl and caring also." Then Manvi teasing him, "Only kind, am I not beautiful?" Then Adarsh said, "No, you are beautiful." Then Manvi laughed and they both went to his home.